We need to talk about your TPS reports.
A moment of honesty here today. I never gave the Microsoft Edge browser much of a chance. Internet Explorer gained a bad rap over the years, and I thought Edge was just going to be another bloated update of the same thing. I was wrong. It's a pretty trim, quick browser, and as I play more with it, I've discovered a couple of very useful features you won't find in other browsers. Webnotes and automatic coupon clipping. Webnotes is a way for you to hand draw or highlight notes on a website and share them via email, social media, or as a reminder from Cortana. Automatic coupon clipping provides you with all of the coupons on a website, again, courtesy of Cortana. Let's start with Webnotes. I'll assume you have a little familiarity with the web browser and can navigate to a web page as needed. Also, remember that Webnotes can be used with a mouse, a stylus, or other input device, depending on what you're using. Say you're on a web page and there is some relevant information you want to share or set as a reminder. You could send someone the link to the web page, or there might even be a way to share the page itself. But what if you want to share something specific on the page? Webnotes will let you do that. Open your Edge browser by clicking the big blue E on your taskbar. Make sure you don't accidentally click Internet Explorer, which will have a gold circle around it. Edge is just plain blue, like the icon shown on the screen. If you don't see the Edge icon in your taskbar, type Edge in the search box located by your Start menu. Left-click Microsoft Edge when it comes up. Navigate to the web page you want to open. I've chosen the Wikipedia page on hedgehogs. Left-click on the Make a Web Note icon in the top right of the browser window. A toolbar for your web notes shows up. The tools include a pen from which you can select a color and size, a highlighter from which you can select a color and size, an eraser, a note tool to embed comments, a scissor tool to clip a specific section of a page, and the Save button for saving your web note locally. And finally, a Share button that allows you to send out your web note via a number of methods. The first thing I'll do is click my pen tool and change it to a red color. Watch as I left-click and drag my pen around the information I'm interested in sharing. Next, I'll click on my highlighter and leave the color at its default. Again, I left-click and drag my mouse to highlight the pertinent information. Now, I don't like the red circle around the information, so I'll select the eraser tool next. If I point my mouse over the circle and left-click, it goes away. Similar gestures with the stylus will do the same thing. I'll add a note now. Left-click on the Note tool and place the crosshair where you want your note to appear. Left-click, and the note box pops up. Type in your note. A quick left-click on the note icon toggles it on and off. You can move your note around by hovering over the note icon until the four-headed arrow appears. Left-click and hold, and then drag your note into position. We don't want to send the entire page, so next, click on the Clip tool. You are immediately directed to left-click and drag your mouse to copy a screen region. This is similar to the snipping tool used for capturing screenshots. Once I finish selecting my region, Edge notifies you that it has copied your selection. The selected region remains bright, and the rest of the page darkens. Let's save our web note. Click on the Save icon. I like the default name,
And I'll save it in the Favorites folder.
The final step, which is optional, is to share your web note. After all, I bet very few of your friends know about hedgehog-flavored potato chips. Select any one of the sharing methods and follow the steps to let the world know of the important knowledge you've discovered. That's it. Pretty cool. And a good example of how browsers are replacing external plugins with useful native features. Let's move on to automatic coupon clipping. Note that not every site has coupon information associated with it. Some sites only provide directions or other information. Some don't provide any information at all. I'll navigate to Target.com since I know the feature will provide results on that site. If you aren't automatically prompted with a request to show you coupons, you can click on the Cortana icon in the upper right of the screen or press the Alt+C shortcut on your keyboard. If there is no information available on a site, the icon won't even appear. That's it for automatic coupon clipping. Honestly, if you're an online shopper like myself, this is probably one of the most useful features I've seen in the Edge browser. Hopefully, you've followed me throughout this whole tutorial. If you found this tutorial useful, please be sure to share it with your friends, family, and coworkers. If you subscribe to my channel, you'll probably win the lottery someday.
Hooray!
I can't guarantee that though. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Är det vi med stipulering?